0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And here it comes. Just missed. Two runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is down low. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies coming up. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tyler Glasnow. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Slapped foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Glasnow ready to deal.
No, that's high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Glasnow, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with 1 swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. That misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball to the right side. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. And they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. The wind of the pitch. Here's a chopper to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting it, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one hit to right. Harper has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Glass now back to work. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman and shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one clips the corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye right there. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that...
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The throw in, and he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Ethan Wilson in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One down, Phillies down a run. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Kicks and fires.
No, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch to the right side. Base hit, one run in already. Here comes the throw. In there, he's safe. It's 3-2.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Turner now. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. There's a strike at the knees. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count even 1-1. That one down the line and foul ball. The 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Nola back to work. Ball 1 there. Line of the pitch. That misses,
that missed. That's
and
the
it's
ball.
2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swinging, and 1 out now.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And downstairs. Wide to kick the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
The Dodgers down by a run here in the third and final game of the series. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty delivers.
That's the ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. And he walked it.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ohtani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging. So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the third.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boo, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
Stepping in, Jake Bauers. Checks over to first, back safely. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. For the second. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Popped up. Lux gets under it. And there's one down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber doubled his first time up.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped to the left center, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and great transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So man aboard, and now here is Harper. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
0-2.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And he deals. And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Singled and scored his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Phillies leave a couple, but they're up 3-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Bauers. The pitch. And that one sliced foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. Got it for the play.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And there's the strike. Turns and fires to Betts. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Got him looking for the K. So digging in, James Outman. Flied to right his first time. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Wilson going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. The pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now for the Phillies, Ethan Wilson. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
First and second, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Just off the inside edge. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2 now.
At the belt and fires. Just off the outside corner. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And he chases that one. picks up strikeout number 7.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Popped up. Lux gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
In the air, center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and there's one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the 3rd baseman,
Jacob Wilson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Wilson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Way high.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch.
1-1.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Pete Alonso. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, nope, just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped in the air, left field. Yoshida racing over to make the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That catches the top part of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it skips into dirt.
Full count.
Out to short, Turner. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 10, second base,
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The Phillies up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The Phils leading by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. And now let's see if they force some action with Goodwood.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
2 outs. Shohei on the go. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. Riley. Whips it across. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 6th, and digging in for Philadelphia, number 84. And a pitch. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. Going 2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now for the Phillies, Ethan Wilson. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now. And they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 80.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. That one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Austin Riley next to bat for Philadelphia. Got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Frank Palma.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And here it comes. Puts the tying run on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for L.A., James Outman. That's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Brash getting ready to go. Romero getting loose as well. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Misses off the inside. 1-0 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Chop back up the middle. Turner. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. The wind of the pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Brasso also throwing. The pitch. And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And at first, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
Oh.
This one in the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
1-2.
Just outside. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
comes the 2-2. That one just misses.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Got him. And now one away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper.
Number 3. Harper.
And that clips the inside corner.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
That's the ball.
And takes low for ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jacob Wilson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he deals. And fouled off.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses outside. And the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gratterol, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. And that one handled. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there. Righty delivers. And another ball. Gavin Lux getting on deck circle. Swing and a miss as they green light him.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line drive, could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Making a move at second base, coming in as the pinch runner, George Valera. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's a rocket to right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The tying run is 90 feet away. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
So, runner, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Abner Uribe taking over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So 2 down, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, George Valera. He'll be out in left field. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman.
The second baseman, Robert Moore.
Why to kick the pitch. That one missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Gavin Stone up and loosening in the pen. Knack also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
2-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The wind and the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That's ball for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs.
That's the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Count is full.
Check swing didn't go. And now 3-2. Base hit center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pickoff throw. Stop. Dives back in safely. Right-handed reliever. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Very high with that one. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Not even close there. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Valera gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Now into the ball game on defense, Eric Crocker. He'll be out in left field. And now here is James Outman, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. The pitch. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Over to first, and he's saved. And here is Ryan Mountcastle. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Oh, 1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That just misses. 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th. That one to first. Alonso. 1 at second. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
The third baseman.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Wilson.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that's outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And another ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Just misses without one.
That's a really good take.
George Valera up next for the Dodgers. Two on, 1 out. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Boots it. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Now back left field, George Valera.
George Valera steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Steven Oker.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. As the lefty gets to work. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. And the next pitch is way outside. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. One-run game, bottom 9.
Count is 4.
Pitches in the dirt. Full count now. And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
Now
he's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Count.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated. And this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Last chance for the Phillies, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Raced into left, and this one could be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Pete Alonso stands in for the Phillies. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at 2nd.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Bounced out to short. Betts. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.